So the electricians came and put my plugins in, and look at how dirty they made the wall. Which, like, they were filling in the trench outside, so, I mean, they can't really help it. But, I hope it'll wipe off, or else I'm gonna have to repaint. Okay, so the electricians just left. Ah, it's hooked up. So I left this one, I asked them to leave it long, because I want to put a hook. Well, I was going to put a hook here, but it's a little bit too short. So I'll put a hook in the ceiling, and then it will shine above my sink, so I won't have, like, say I'm standing at my sink, then the light won't be behind me, and I'll have, like, a shadow. And I only have 2 bulbs in. Imagine how bright it would be if I put all 4. Doesn't really fit tight against here, but I still like it. The other one, though, with the new plugins, it's flat. But the other ones I can put on here. So I bought longer screws for these because they're thicker and it wouldn't screw in. And then I just got it on and I can't plug in my charger because this stuff is in the way. So I can't use them, which is likely why they were at, used building supply store in the first place. But I have one over here, and that's just like a TV plug-in, so I think it will fit. And then I have one in the kitchen too, so I don't know if it's in the way of a lot of my plugins, then I just can't use them. Okay, so I have the boards all cut and planed, but I'm gonna let them dry in the greenhouse for a few days because the lumber's still kind of wet. I have it in the clamps right now, and I have 2 old typewriters sitting on top because the boards were warped like this. So I'm trying to straighten them out a bit before I glue them. It's been like 2 or 3 months since I recorded, I think. I'm back working on my counter. I've been trying to straighten out the boards for I don't know how many months, but I just ended up swapping out the crooked ones. So, this is my countertop. I gotta sand it down a lot, and that's just from it being in the greenhouse. So I drew out where my sink is gonna be. It's back here. Like, this is the back of it. It's gonna be like a little bit of space behind the sink. So yeah, this is my sink. So I'm gonna put pegs in between here just to strengthen the counter. So if the glue lets go, like, it's not gonna fall apart. So yeah, I just kind of zigzagged the pegs. And then I'm gonna draw a line here beside them all. And then drill holes in it. And then glue in the holes and then hammer the pegs in. And then once the pegs are all hammered in, then I'll glue in between here and then tighten these big clamps. Oh, and I don't know if I said this in the other video or not, but you want to zigzag the grain of the wood. So this is going up. I have to switch this. This has to go down. Then this one goes up, down, up, down. So this is going down. This one is going up, and then down, and up. Because when they dry eventually, like, the boards will curve the way the grain is going, like the rings are. So you want it to zigzag so that it stays straight instead of this whole thing just warping and bowing. Because if you have all going up, it'll just end up, like, bowing in the middle. So yeah, I gotta switch those ones because that will be curved. Alright, these little pegs were also just a wooden dowel. You just get them at the hardware store. It's just a long stick. And it was like $1 or something. And then I just cut them to about like 2 inches long. Yeah, it's way cheaper than buying like a bag of pegs. So yeah. Now I'm marking around the board and then around this board. And then I'm going to measure right in the middle so then I get the holes lined up. Okay, so I'll drill right in the center. Oh no, I forgot to glue the middle. Shit. Oh. Crap. There. Oh shit. What? Oh my god. Glue came through the middle of the wood. Oh, this is gonna be hard. Oh, shit. This. Oh, come on. Oh my god. This is one rough looking countertop. God. Hopefully it'll turn out half decent. I don't know. Oh, it's going. It is going. Shit. I'm gonna have to do a lot of sanding to get this thing flat. So this is what it looks like. It's not too pretty. It's uneven. Lots of marks. I was trying to see if the counter would fit, and it was just a little bit too tight here. So I went to go pull it out, and it hooked the wall. So I'm gonna have to like rip this off and repaint, I think. Oh my god. Because it happened there, and it's not super noticeable. Ah, frick. Oh my god. No. So walls are getting so banged up. Hopefully if I paint that, I mean, they're already pretty rough. Well, I don't know. I might put a shelf out to here, kind of blend in, maybe. Hopefully. I got this up. And then just go like this, if I want it above the table. Like that. I got a jigsaw, but this blade wouldn't even cut a wooden dowel the other day. So I doubt it will cut through this, but I'll try it. Oh my god, this is rough. It's gonna take forever. Oh, I hope the sink fits. Or else I'm gonna freak out because this took me 3 days to build. Well, 1 day to build, 3 days to sand. Ooh. Okay. This looks way nicer than I thought. Okay, please fit, please. No. Shit. Okay. I have an idea. So I did cut too much. Let me see here. I think I can put like slats in here and that's quite a bit. I might be able to like frame around this so then I can screw the sink to it. But then this is like this. Shit. Oh my god. Should have unboxed the sink, I guess, and measured the inside of it. But then there's these little hooks. So like really I should have measured how far apart those were. Oh, I knew I was gonna fuck up cutting this. I could cut this one off and do a new board. I could do that. I'll try to frame this and I'll sand it down and I'll see how it looks. I have to glue around here too, again. Okay, so this is how I fixed what I cut off. I just put like a little piece of board in here and glued it. I'm gonna sand it down and hopefully it will blend in all right. So I had to add another little piece in here. Always measure twice before you cut. But it fits perfectly now, and I don't think it's that noticeable. Like the sink covers it. Now I'm going to put Varathane on it. This is non-yellowing. I want to keep like the natural look. I'll see how many coats it takes. Whoa. Oh, why does this seem so bubbly? I'm supposed to shake it. This does not spray well. Am I supposed to rub it on too? I don't want to mess it up more than I have. Yeah, I'll kind of rub it in, I guess. Seems to better. Let me see. Minimum 4 coats. So it says it is supposed to be milky, kind of, when it goes on. And I had to wait half an hour between each coat. And 24 hours before it's like completely dry. I think I'm gonna have to do way more. I thought I finally sanded this enough. I seriously been sanding for like 2 weeks. Working on this for like 2 weeks. It's really bringing out the grain. It's pretty nice, actually. I'm liking it. This is juniper. I think this is cedar. I was gonna do like every second one but we didn't have enough. It was all kind of warped. So I just have this against the back, which I think looks all right. It said this might cause the grain to like rise, and I see that happening. So it said to sand it down like a bit once it dries and then do another coat. So I might have to do that. I see it soaking in a lot now. I see little bumps. So I'm on the second can, and I am noticing now, like, it's really smooth, like, when I wipe it down. Well, I just sanded it again, like, it's just, like glass now. It's not looking very glossy, but it's feeling really smooth. I sand in between spraying, just because, like, the grain kind of sticks up. and it gets like a little rough, but no, it's actually coming along nice. Okay, so I'm putting these hook things in. They came with the sink. Okay, so I glued in underneath the sink here and then screwed these down. And yeah, that's how they go in there. And then I glued around it some more. Got the shelves up. I do not like how they're setting. I did have this one out here, but it was sticking really far out. Like, I don't want my shelf all the way out, like past the counter. But then the other stud is right there. But it just seems like, I don't know. It just doesn't look right. But I might get smaller brackets and have the shelf just come out here. And then run it out like along to the counter. And maybe that will look better. I'm not sure. This is what it's actually looking, it's pretty glossy. I couldn't see it in the garage because it was dark, but yeah, and my sink matches the fridge pretty well. It's coming together. I need to get a corner shelf too, but with the wall slanted the way it is, I don't know if that will work. Yeah,